Hey everybody, Adam from Atlas Gunworks. We've got the new Hyperion out for a little range demo today. This is the first gun that I know of ever built just around a 9mm case, a 9mm minor case. So designed to run factory 115, 124s, whatever you're into, no special loads required. And the goal of the gun is to get it to come back to that perfect zero. And the best way for us to do that was to get a weight balance with an aluminum grip, but cut the gun down to 4.6 inches. So you take a government slide, full length dust cover, and just cut 400 thou off the front. Here, a lot of people worried about the sight radius on that. It's a 6% difference between that and a 5-inch gun. It's nothing that you'd see on the targets. We'll do some videos showing that later. But the gun's ultra flat. It returns to zero really well, and that's all we're chasing. And versus a Titan, which does work similar, this one would beat it in the return to zero a little bit, and then on top of that, it's 9 to 10 ounces lighter depending on what magwell setup we run. So I'm just going to rip some rounds of the A-box here and show you guys kind of how it all works, and the system and the timing, and you'll see the gun's ultra flat. Beware on these videos on the internet of watching guys have flat guns. The camera angle makes them look super flat, and what really matters is what we see on the target. Anything else doesn't, videos don't matter. It's what's on the target that matters. So this gun works super well in that fashion. We'll demo it here at 10 yards, and then stay tuned for more videos of us shooting this thing at distance, at plates, at super distance and stuff, just to prove the sight radius isn't a factor on something like this. So I don't know how many I had in there, probably 20-ish. There's a 140mm mag. So to some degree there wasn't much aiming there. So what I don't want to have to do is auto-correct the gun, and a lot of us do that subconsciously, not knowing. So what I'm showing here is I basically trying to get one sight picture and then let it rip. I'm aiming here. And especially when you're getting deep in those things, your grip's going to start to not be quite as consistent. But the gun does exactly what we want, this perfect zero. I just want the gun, if I'm aiming here, I want the gun to lift and come back here. And what that gets you when you're shooting matches, it doesn't typically speed folks up a lot. The cycle times on the guns are going to be, on any gun, is going to beat what you're getting from the shooter. So a good shooter is going to shoot an 09, a 10 split, and the guns are cycling an 04 or 5. So they're much faster than we're shooting. But what it gets you is, if the gun leaves, this is bullet 1, gun comes back, and this is where it's pointed for bullet 2, and I decide to make a mistake, so what I call, cheating the next target. So I decide to pull off and get to the next target. I might have a Charlie or Delta. Instead, if the gun returns here and I pull off, I've got a lot less chance of having those points. So what we're really trying to do is just get the guns back to zero. Most of your guns will return here in 9mm. So we're high and right to some degree. So anyway, that's the goal with a Hyperion. Perfect for 3-gun, perfect if you're committed to limited, and honestly, my favorite gun on the planet to shoot. It's super balanced, it's timed well, it's not that heavy. We're running with the Chile E2 grips, which have a nice medium texture to them. So hopefully I see you guys on the range soon, and here's the new Hyperion.